Hey guys, how's it going? Okay, I just woke up, and today is the last day of the Tokyo Pop Tour. That's right, it is August 21st, and we're in Chicago, and I'm in a hotel, if you can see, which I kind of wimped out at the very end. I had to fly up to Montreal for a couple days, which was awesome, by the way. I went to a con called Otakuthon, and everyone in Montreal is amazing. Dying to do Canada's greatest otaku because they're so great, and Montreal is just a beautiful city. And I stayed in Chinatown, which means I got to eat some really good food and bubble tea and dim sum and that sort of stuff. And then I went to Nova Scotia for a couple days, which was my first time there, and that was fantastic. But I did disappear from the bus for about 4 or 5 days, and I kind of got out of rhythm, I think, from being on the bus. And so here in Chicago, the very last city, I have my own hotel room, which means I guess I'm a little spoiled right now after so many days being on the bus and sharing with everybody. It's sort of sad being independent, but at the same time, I'm a generation older than all of the Otaku Six, and um, I'm producing and directing and working all the time, and so I figure, all right, I get my own hotel room for a couple days. Is it that bad for me to have that? So, but as you can tell, I do feel a little bit guilty about it. But the worst thing is, or the weirdest feeling, I should say, is that this is it. This is the last day of the tour. Yesterday we were at Wizard World Comic Con. I don't know which of these is the proper name, and that was really cool. It was a much smaller convention than San Diego Comic Con. I mean, way smaller, but there's still a lot of great stuff. There's people that were cool, and we got some nice footage as well as interviews with a couple really great America's Greatest Otaku candidates. So we enjoyed that, and then today we're going to go to Mitsuwa in Chicago, and then we do an event at Borders. We film the last confessionals and some transition shots, and then at tonight I'm going to host a wrap party for everybody. We're going to have some deep dish pizza here in Chicago, and then tomorrow morning we all take our stuff off of the bus, and everybody leaves, mainly flying. Some people taking trains to go back to their different colleges. I fly back to LA for the first time in 7 weeks. So Monday morning I'll be in the office for the first time in a long, long time. Get to see the Tokyo Pop gang. Um, and so it's going to be nice to be home, but at the same time, definitely it's bittersweet. It's sad. We're all talking about how we're going to miss each other, even though, and they're going to really miss each other the most. I mean, I'm older and have been around the block a few times and have traveled quite a lot. So, but this was my first time doing anything like this, and so this group will be special forever. They're the inaugural Otaku Six, and this was the first trip. Um, Hopefully, we'll do it again next year. We'll probably adjust a bunch of stuff because we learned so much. But honestly, it was an amazing summer. This show, I think you guys will love it. It's just got so many interesting places across America as well as interesting people. We have a lot of work to do in post production, especially Dice. But I think that I hope and I think that otaku culture is shown in a really positive and interesting light, and especially fans will appreciate the show, and hopefully non-fans will learn a little bit about our culture. So, anyways, that there you have it, the last day of the tour. The exhaustion has just become permanent, and so I don't even feel tired anymore because I've been tired for so long. Even though I look a mess just waking up, so sorry for looking so crappy. But that's been part of the whole thing is not having to worry about dressing up or looking any particular way to get on camera, just sort of being yourself. So I hope you guys have enjoyed following it and you're looking forward to the show itself, which will be coming most likely in November. So it's still a whiles away. But we'll, of course, let everybody know once it starts. Maybe I'll do one more vlog. Sorry I haven't vlogged for a while. So that's it. Please feel free to tweet me. I don't, get on Twitter all the time, but when I do and I see people have tweeted direct responses to me or whatever, I always respond back. So it's at Stu Levy, Stulevy. I can't even say my own name. Stulevy at Stu Levy on Twitter, and let me know what you think or what's going on. Um, and no, I'm not always on it, but definitely appreciate you guys supporting us throughout this tour and hopefully enjoying America's Greatest Otaku. Okay, thanks.